Good afternoon, class. How are you?
Fine.
Thank you. Today we are going to talk about expository paragraphs and different kinds of expository paragraphs. First, let's talk about general kinds of paragraphs. Class, what is coherence? Jada.
Paragraph is
Thank you, Jada. Coherence is that all of the ideas in your paragraph are related in the proper order. Okay? So let's talk about my friends, what coherence do we look for in a narrative paragraph?
Time order.
So we look for time order. Chronological. Very good. What about in a descriptive paragraph? Let's go for spatial. So if I'm telling a story, I go from start to finish. And if I'm giving a description, if I want to talk about Dewey Goo's lovely outfit, I will start talking about the bun in her hair. Then I will talk about her earrings. I will talk about her sweater, her pants, and then her shoes. That is spatial coherence. Okay, so narrative, descriptive, easy, no problem. Expository. Logic. Reason. Okay. So the beauty of logic is that it is changeable. Okay? Logic, changeable, and thus we need we need structure. It is very clear. Descriptive, head to toe. Narrative, start to finish. Logic, well, I don't know. There is no map for logic. Maybe he can edit that part. Okay, so let's talk about You do not need your books today. You do not even need to take notes. You can watch the video.
Yes.
Okay, general structure of an expository paragraph. What, my friends, do we begin with?
Compare contrast.
Definition.
It's not.
At the beginning of a paragraph, what do we begin with?
Yes.
Thank you. And what does a topic sentence include? It contains a topic plus controlling idea. All right, very good. Okay, so let's say Tuesday afternoons are my favorite time. Do you know why?
Why?
Because I get to teach Class C writing, okay? Tuesday afternoons are my favorite time. Shaka yoke. Tuesday afternoons are my favorite time. What is my topic? Thank you. Tuesday afternoons. So what is my controlling idea? And what kind of controlling idea is this? Opinion. Thank you. What opinion word do we see? Favorite. This is my opinion. Okay. So when we are looking for an opinion, what kind of opinion words do we see?
I think.
Examples. What are examples?
Favorite.
So favorite, best, worst,
And
beautiful,
most.
most. Yeah, most is good. If you see a superlative, I think that Chris is the most excellent teacher. This is your opinion. It's a true opinion, but someone from Class A may disagree, okay? So your opinion, most excellent. And when you have an opinion controlling idea, this is what you are proving to your reader. You are convincing them that your opinion is correct. Okay? So, if we do not have an opinion controlling idea, what can we have? There are things I like and things I dislike about teaching. Okay, what's my topic?
Teaching.
Teaching, we can say things about teaching. What's my topic? Oh, what's my controlling idea?
I like.
So, things I like and things that I dislike about teaching. This is my controlling idea. Is there an opinion in this?
No.
Yeah, well, like and dislike, yes, that's opinion. But do I have an opinion word in my controlling idea?
No.
So what kind of controlling idea is that?
Yes.
Yes, that's kind of division. Yes, thank you. Okay, so this is a division controlling idea. Now, what kind of signals tell us?
Things I like. Things I dislike.
So here, if we give two things, like, dislike, if we see numbers, if I say, there are only 2 things I like about teaching, well, I know that I'm going to separate that into reason 1 and reason 2 that I like teaching. Okay? If we see something like many, there are many reasons I dislike teaching. Okay? And I'm going to tell you reason 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 reasons, okay? Or if we see, maybe if we see different, there are different things I like and different things I dislike about teaching. Okay, different tells me that we are also going to divide our topic. Okay? So now we know about topic sentences and controlling ideas. Again, right? Major support endemic. I'm sorry?
Main ideas.
What about main ideas?
Include.
Yes, major support is major and it supports. This is true. Directly supports the topic sentence. The key word here is directly. Okay? For instance, I could say major support things I like and dislike about teaching. Let's see, major support. Opening your beautiful young mind. Okay? This is one of my favorite, this is in fact the only thing I like about teaching you. Opening your minds, okay? This is major support. It directly supports something I like or dislike about teaching. Okay? So it must be directly supporting. It is not enough to be only related to the topic sentence, okay? If I say, teaching is an honorable profession. Why, yes, it is, okay? But you know what? So this is related to teaching, okay? This does not directly support things I like or dislike about teaching. So this, that is good major support. This, no, it is not good major support. minor support directly supports the major support. So this can be an example, a reason, more information, a definition, yeah. So I could say, for example, major support, I dislike lazy students. Okay. And then I can say minor support. Why do I dislike lazy students? They hurt my feelings. It makes me sad when I try to teach you and you don't want to learn.
Reason.
Okay, yeah, this is a reason why. Conclusion. What is in our conclusion? Restatement. Okay, so we have restatement of topic sentence. When I say restatement, what do I mean?
Paraphrasing.
Paraphrase. Ah, so good. Well, but teacher, how do we paraphrase? How do we paraphrase?
Change the synonym. Change the word.
Synonym. Okay. To opposite.
Passive.
Active to passive or passive to active. Change part of speech. One more.
Change structure.
Change structure. Good. We're going to take a quick break while I robbed my ink. I know, so much to tell you. One pen is not enough.
Are you good at instruction?
I'm a professional.
Ich feel like
One of the most valuable skills I've learned here. Okay. Okay, so we paraphrase. What else do we do in a conclusion? Restatement, and what makes an exciting conclusion?
Final idea.
Thank you, Melis. Final idea. Add a final idea. Okay, so talking about the things I like and dislike about teaching. So let's say we can restate, can paraphrase our topic sentence. There are many advantages and disadvantages, but it is definitely better than selling cement, okay? Many advantages and disadvantages of teaching, we'll say. Okay, so my restatement, likes and dislikes, advantages, disadvantages. My final idea, to end on an exciting and interesting note. This is better than selling cement. Maybe it is not the best job, but hey, it is better than selling cement. Okay, good. Cause and effect. Cause and effect. Shows a relationship, okay, between the cause and the effect. And what are some cause and effect expressions? Because. Good. Because, so, since, due to, because of, one reason, consequently, and continues. Okay? And lucky for you, there are many ways we can write cause and effect, okay? We can have one cause, many effects, okay? Topic sentence. My life has been ruined since you broke my heart. Okay. How? Let me tell you how. There have been many effects here. So, this is my cause. Broken heart. Effect 1. I can't sleep anymore. Effect 2. Can't eat anymore. Effect 3. I can't study anymore. I can't study. I failed my English classes. I got kicked out of Medipol, and now I'm selling cement. Okay? You ruined my life. But you say, it is not my fault. You deserve this, okay? Let me tell you why. we can talk about this with one effect and many causes. Let me count the reasons I dumped you. I broke your heart. Okay, let's see. Reason 1. Cause 1. You're selfish. Okay? You're boring. You just want to play video games on Saturday night. And you're cheap. Balak Ekmek is your idea of a nice dinner. Okay? So there are many reasons that I broke up with you. Okay? And of course, of course, all of your paragraphs are including a nice conclusion, right? Right? Yes, thank you. And perhaps my favorite, the domino model. So what are dominoes? Dominoes are those things we set up and you knock one over and they all, okay? So one thing starts and the effects continue. So our topic sentence introduces the first cause and the final effect. And then we have so we have our first cause. This creates our first effect. Our first effect is also our second cause. That leads to our second effect, which is also our third cause. Third cause leads to third effect, which is also cause number 4. Okay, so let's say, for example, cause number 1. Let's say our topic sentence. Your Facebook status made me late for class. Okay, cause 1. You had a funny Facebook status. The effect of that? I was laughing so hard I spilled my coffee. Okay, So I spilled my coffee, so I had to change my pants, of course. You cannot go to school with coffee pants, right? I changed my pants, and so I was late leaving home. Because I was late leaving home, I was running, so I slipped. I slipped, so I sprained my ankle. I sprained my ankle, so I couldn't walk well. I couldn't walk well, so I missed the ferry. And you get the idea. Okay, so this is a domino effect. Okay, so let's do another practice example. Let's talk about one cause and many effects. Okay, so let's say. Too much time on social media decreases your social skills. So if we spend too much time on Facebook and Twitter, we lose our ability to interact in person.
Face-to-face.
And yes, face-to-face. And I know you all spend a lot of time on Facebook and Twitter. I see your Twitters. Okay, so let's see. Let's talk about our first effect. So let's say major 1. You become awkward in person. Awkward. This is awkward. This feels awkward now, okay? When it is not comfortable, okay? You become awkward in person, so minor 1. Okay, you're awkward, so you can't make eye contact. You feel very strange looking at a real person, so they think that you don't like them, and no friends, okay? Let's talk about major 2. After too much tweeting, you cannot speak in full sentences. Okay, this is the problem of your generation. Well, what is it, 140 characters? Yeah, it's 100, not enough, okay? So after too much time tweeting, you cannot speak in full sentences. So minor 2. People think you're stupid. If you are adults, or you're children, you're almost adults, but still you cannot speak in full sentences. People think you're stupid. Again, the result, no friends. Okay? And let's see. If you spend too much time in front of your computer, you develop poor hygiene. You forget to shower, you forget to brush your teeth, you forget to change your clothes, and so the result of that you are stinky, you smell bad, and no one wants to hang out with you if you smell bad. Again, no friends, yes. So, okay, so our conclusion, how can we restate this topic sentence? Please, someone restate this topic sentence.
Social skills.
Okay.
Social talent reduce because
Okay. We'll say
Too much.
that's our restatement. Now, see a final idea. Social talent is reduced by social media. So, you will never get married. Social talent is reduced by social media, so you will never get married, and you will die sad and alone. And this, my friends, is the logical conclusion of spending too much time on Facebook and Twitter. And that concludes our overview of expository paragraphs and specifically cause and effect paragraphs for today. Thank you.